Hey man,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
how you doing, man?
Well, I'm good. I was going to start with the intro. Hello, everyone. This is Kevin. Welcome to another exciting episode of StarCraft II.
Do you want me to add your webcam to the stream, or?
If you want to, I mean, I don't really care. If everyone wants to stare at my horrible, ugly face, that's fine. If not, whatever. It's cool.
That's not what I said. All right, hold on.
Whatever.
This one,
And-
boom. Oh shit,
Sure. I want my moment of fame here, so yeah.
you're full screen, dude. I like
Oh,
the lamp.
screen.
I like the
Oh,
lamp.
no. In the chat, people are like, "Oh my god, what an artard!" All right, sorry. Bear with me for 1 second. I apologize.
All right there. I put you in the corner.
All right, cool. That's where I usually am anyway. If you wanna add me, my name is still the same. There's a clan tag on it. I don't know if that changes things. It's here. I'll type it. I'll type it in the chat. Here, that might help there.
Wait, I can't actually. Could you like whisper me again? Because if I like open the chat window on Skype, it like fucks up the webcam again.
Oh,
because
okay.
Skype.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. You want me to tell it to you?
Are you on the NA server? I'll log in there first.
Yeah, I am. I am the land of
The land of the free.
the home of the brave. Oh no, but Canada's in there, so yeah, of course. No, yeah.
Where are you from again? What was it? What did you write again? I forgot what you said.
It's okay, buddy. It's all right. It's a little while ago.
It's been a while.
It has.
Actually, all the way back in July.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's been a while. I coach like 3-4 people a week, so you know when it goes with that many people, it kind of.
It's okay, you know. I mean, I thought that you, like me, had a little locket at my face, you know, around your neck every night before going to sleep. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. No, sorry, that sounded way too weird. I'm from upstate New York, but right now I'm calling you direct from Washington. So I actually got to check out Red Bull a little bit this past couple days. Yeah, I got to chat a little bit with Mr. Day 9. He was a really nice guy. He's really tall. I had no idea he was actually that tall.
From everyone that I ever heard talk about Day 9, they always bring up that he's really tall. The same for like DJ Wheat and whatnot.
It's because, like, you see, if you see me in the camera right now, right? Like, you can't. My head is like at the top of it, right? Which is probably how it is for him too. And then when he stands up, he's like, you know, it's like
That's what a lot of people think with me as well. I think a couple people like.
So you're taller than you look, is what you're saying.
How tall do you think I am? How tall? Like any guess?
Well, I don't know. I mean, do you know what inches are? Have you heard of those things?
Yeah, I know how it works. I know I know the system.
I would say you're about 5'11".
All right, yeah, I'm 6'1", so it's pretty close. But still, you know, like it's
Okay, all right.
I'm a little bit under 6'1". I looked it up, but.
Sorry, are you like 6 and like 3/4 and you're 9/10 or whatever? Is that?
That's.
Have you noticed people always do that? You know, they always like change the like throw in like a decimal in there. You know, if they're like so close. You know. Anyways, I do that myself all the time. So yeah, I'm 5'11" myself. So I figured
The whole system is kind of weird. I hear myself, by the way.
No,
not every now and then, but.
Here, how do I fix that?
Keep it metric, please. Yeah, guys, I would keep it metric as well, but I don't hear myself right now. I think it's only when you're like, I don't know if you can like move your microphone closer to you or something. It picks up every now and then.
Yeah, you see, because this is the thing before, because my desktop does not have a mic, sadly, I'm using my laptop right now to talk to you. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to fix that. Because if I put in headphones, it would solve the problem, but then I wouldn't be able to have my headphones for, the game, so.
All right. I can work with it like this. Oh shit, I hear MacBook sounds, man. What is this madness?
That help if I turn it down a bit?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Look how many stones do you weigh. Guys, I'm not quite British, alright? The whole stone system is even more confusing than the pounds and inches and stuff. Alright, I'll just find my character code here somewhere, if I know how it works. Alright, it is 575.
Alright, let me see if I can find you. $575.
The metric system and the imperial, whatever it's called. It's so confusing, guys. Like, See, if the Dutch would have just conquered the Americas at some point and it didn't like get stolen by the British, we would all use metric by now. But
well, it was New Amsterdam or whatever for a bit, right?
Yeah, man. And then the British came and stole it and introduced like pounds and shit.
It's okay. It's fine. You know, I mean, righteous will prevail at the end of the day, right? So.
We're talking about it like 6 years after the actual thing. Oh, Opoo, was that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, the guy you just rejected. Oh yeah, no.
No. But sometimes, you know, I show my character code on stream and a lot of people like add me, but...
Oh shit, okay.
Hashtag Imperial System. Really, guys? Really? Like...
Hashtag LowkoTV. Okay. Alright. Well, okay.
Cool. So last time you were Gold League, right? If I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, last time I was Gold League, and you gave me a very good lesson, which I found to be very useful. And you were helping me in dealing with Protoss 2 base all-ins, and in the lesson, I think you focused on basically prioritization. So building units, getting all of your larva injects down as opposed to dealing with pre-spread and stuff like first, so as to max out as fast as possible. What I've been finding is that now I'm like high platinum and I'm trying to break into diamond, but there are a couple things that are going wrong. One is that, and I don't know if this is going to be able to, you know, if we could really fix this in a lesson, an hour lesson, but I'm just really slow. Like I mean, I see people play this game, and I know APM is not indicative of skill, but maybe you could help me with this, because I don't spam click that much, right? But still, like I feel very slow at times, and my micro is probably not super great either. I've been losing the most in ZBZ. I haven't had a whole lot of them lately. It's been a lot of Terrans for whatever reason. Maybe they just like Widow Mines, you know, go fix the switch. But, you know, that's been kind of giving me problems. So, like, I do like, say, a 1-1 roach timing attack, and half the time I get flooded with lings and I can't stop it. So, it's kind of irritating. Alright. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing, right? When you hit, like, the higher leagues, because high platinum people were basically masters like a year ago. I know people that like played like high masters or like mid masters a year ago, sort of stopped playing and get back into the game, and they get promoted to the Platinum League or like Diamond League, and I'm like, holy shit. I've seen a lot of people with like highest rankings, you know, be like Diamond Masters, yeah.
Yeah, so that's sort of like the thing where you're already like starting to get at that stage where everything is actually going quite well, but it's not like one major thing that's gonna go wrong. So what likely gonna happen, I can help you in like a couple of minor ways, but it's not gonna be as huge as it was maybe last time, where you just had the priorities a little bit wrong, right? But that's still alright, but just pointing it out.
Okay.
It's pretty good though. So you're feeling slow is what you say, which is cool.
Yeah. So, no, it's not.
No, so, but that's just a problem that happens every now and then, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Went from gold to high plat. Alright, cool. So you've been playing a bunch of games as well, I see. That's great. By the way, if I'm having any lag spikes, that could be because of my PC. I'm still setting things up.
I don't know, it looked pretty sexy to me from what I saw. I like it.
Alright, nice. That's good. Yeah, but if you hear me lag or anything, just let me know, right? Because it might have to like adjust a couple of minor things, but that's cool. I like watching your ladder history, by the way. It goes from like bronze to silver to gold to plat right now. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, see what happens.
You're literally going one full ladder up in one season, pretty much right now. That's great. Yeah, that's cool. All right. The Engineers of Chaos, the Arrow Division. Oh shit.
Yeah. My apologies if anyone in the stream watching this is from there, but the main reason I joined that is because I beat a guy, and he asked me if I wanted to join. I said, you know, sure. And I haven't really, I don't know, I was hoping there'd be like a lot of like players there who might be able to help out with improving mechanics and stuff, but community's not been, well, whatever. Anyways, hasn't been that helpful so far, but we'll see what happens.
All right, yeah, that's okay. If anyone has a cool clan, feel free to send them a message.
If anyone wants me to be in the clan, the Ninja Warrior clan, please, well, I can be the next American Ninja Warrior. So.
Oh man, the Ninja Warrior Opoo, that sounds good.
That's right.
Alright, so you played actually quite a bit. Every week you play. Oh shit, 2 weeks ago you played a ton.
Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy law school / 3 AM StarCraft, you know, fall so far.
It's like the European time zone you're living. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I got 0 sleep last night, by the way. So if I pass out on my keyboard, you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
If my APM spikes like crazy, it's because my head is hitting all the keys at once, and yeah. So.
Alright. That's cool. Actually, I just got your statistics open right here. So you're currently ZVP 65%, which is the one we did, which is fucking cool. I was like seeing that, you know, where you like talks to someone like after a couple of months, and you see that as by far the strongest matchup. That's
yeah,
great.
it's nice, right? It shows the value of your tutelage.
Yes. Alright, that's 56 versus Terran, and then ZVZ is 47%. Cool. Yeah, ZVZ is tricky, right? ZVZ is definitely where that micro thing comes in as well, where you set
yeah, especially
as well.
at the beginning with the bands, yeah.
Alright, so usually the easiest thing to do is probably just the same thing as last time, is where I just have you play a game, and during that game I just write down a couple of things, and you know, we discuss them in the replay afterwards.
Sure, buddy.
And that's probably just the easiest way. Now the nice thing is that obviously there's gonna be a ton of Zerg players online, and I suppose you want to do ZVZ, right?
Yes, I believe I played against Mr. Frank last time, as a matter of fact.
Frank W. Ducks? Is that... Oh, Frank! Here. Oh, okay. You meant Frank W. Ducks, right?
I believe so, yeah. This is the same Frank I remember.
Yeah, Frank W. Ducks is the real MVP. He's always here for coaching.
Well, kudos to you, buddy. So try not to beat me too bad this time, okay?
Alright. Could you give me the party lead so I can invite him?
No, I'm the leader here.
Alright, well, you can invite him. Alright, that works.
Alright, I'll have to put on my headphones, so I'm probably not going to hear much going on, but that's cool.
Alright.
I'm probably going to go for, well, never mind.
Yeah, what do you do in ZVZ right now? That was my next question. Like, what is your go-to strat in ZVZ? Do you have, like, one thing you do, or...?
Well, I've been trying to do 1-1 timing attacks a lot, and when I see... Sometimes, though, I mean, if it comes down to a lot of micro and stuff in the beginning, I'll kind of not really have a specific plan after that. I just sort of try to go... I rarely go mutas just because 4 callers are so terrifying, and in ZVZ. So it's usually some sort of roach-based build. Hydras, infestors. I don't remember the last time, because I haven't played much of it. I don't remember the last time it got into the late game for ZVZ, like really late, you know?
No, me neither. It's pretty much all roach. Usually the person that starts transitioning out of roach loses. That's sort of the thing. Like, oh shit, you made a Hydra then. Well, that pushed you 2 roaches.
There's like a lot of static defense or something to keep it like maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of people that are playing like static defense on like swarm hosts, but honestly, like I think the most stable and like the easiest thing to practice is mostly just straight up roach play. It's really good, but we'll see.
Okay.
Is there any map preferences you have? Like any map you'd like to play?
No, man. Whatever is prevalent in the ladder. So I mean, whatever.
I like Overgrowth.
Actually, I don't like King Sejong Station, but
no,
we can't do that one. It's fine.
That's not actually a StarCraft map. I'm pretty sure that's not actually a StarCraft map. It looks like more like Command and Conquer. Nobody seems to agree with me, but
oh yeah,
it's a bit random.
All right, 1 second. All right, man. I am ready. I'm ready whenever you guys are.
All right. Let's see if Frank is ready. Feel free to just pause the game whenever, by the way, when we're in game. If you have like any questions.
Is Frank for Zerg? Frank, I think, are you diamond or are you what rank are you right now?
I believe he's like high platinum, low diamond. You're
okay. Good then. Yeah, that's about right. Okay.
He plays random though, so I'm just double checking right here.
Yeah, no, because last time he played Protoss and yeah, he's just good at everything, man. Shit. All right.
Well, to be fair, Protoss is. There's no Protoss players watching this. It's alright. Alright, he's platinum right now, so that's cool. Alright, let's go.
Oh, it's purple and pink. We're so cute.
Yeah, man. So manly of you guys.
Nice.
The stream is off. Yeah, Frank is actually one of these people that actually turns the stream off, which is great. Sometimes I have like a practice partner that very clearly... Like last time we were playing, what was that? I was coaching someone for Zerg vs Zerg, and we were discussing going for Gasless openers, right? And without scouting, the dude went 2 hedge before pool. I was like, well, shit, how can you go 2 hedge before pool in ZVZ? If you're not watching.
He's really greedy, you know? I mean, he just could be... You just can be extremely greedy.
Yeah. Like for any kind of Zerg play, 3 HP 4 pool will never ever work. But oh well, it's okay.
You're trying to do the cat style of building a hatchery in your opponent's base, except in Zerg with that.
Did you see Scarlet play yesterday? Oh yeah, you were there. You said, right?
To be honest with you, I haven't really watched many of the games. I saw that Scarlet got knocked out, I think, by Polt. And once I heard that, I just got, oops. I just kind of got a little bit, well, that's... Actually, tell you what, I'm going to stop talking for a minute, buddy, because I apparently...
Alright, no problem.
Sorry. My excellent multitasking is showing its...
Oh man. That Y chromosome kicking in right there. Cool. The Engineers of Chaos, man. That's a sick logo, though. It's like a skull and like all kinds of things.
Have you ever played Warhammer 40k?
No, I haven't.
Okay. There's a faction in there called Chaos Space Marines. I'm sure someone in the chat's heard of them. So every time there's something like affiliated with Chaos, I'm always a huge fan. Whether it's Professor Chaos, whether it's, you know, what have you. So.
Alright.
Professor Chaos is from South. I don't know if you watched South
I've
Park.
never heard. Oh no, I know South Park, but
Okay.
never really watched it.
Hey, that would be heresy if... I can hear you frantically typing down...
Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm writing down things.
Oh crap. What am I doing wrong?
It's what pretty much all the people do in Platinum Laegue though. They forget their Overlord placement. Overlord placement is huge in ZVZ.
You know, I mean that's fine by me.
Alright.
I'm cool with it.
What's the play that you drone scout at, by the way? Do you know, or just randomly grab one?
Beg your pardon?
Sorry?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. What's the play that you drone scout at again?
Well, I basically wanted to see if he was gonna like 7 pull me or something, or like 6 pull me, which is why.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's cool. Are you just taking the building order exactly out of the video, right?
Yep, and for Frank, who actually is listening this time, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Frank is a nice boy, he won't do that.
I understand. I think I actually, now I don't remember if I'm doing it 100% right, but we'll see.
It looks like it.
We'll see.
Check out that Overlord, dude. The Overlord's chilling. You can see everything.
It's chilling right here?
No, in your ramp. Like in your natural. There's actually an Overlord chilling. Right above that ramp. You can actually see everything in your natural. There you go.
Yeah, shit.
You can always assume it's there. It's pretty much always there.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Gosh,
alright. Make a couple Overlords.
Yeah. It's okay. Oops.
We're watching the mini-map.
Uh-oh. No! Why do I feel like I'm just gonna get boned right now? Oh! Yeah, this might be it for me. Unless I could somehow, like, send all my drones in there in a kamikaze mission to take all those guys out.
Yeah, no, that won't really happen. Alright. So that's an easy fix, to be honest.
Alright, well, I'm gonna surrender. Hang on, wait.
Alright, cool.
See, that's kind of what tends to happen a lot. Like, I'll see the mini map like way too late or never, and then boom, you know.
That's just something that happens.
It's very tragic.
All right. So there's two things out of that game right there that I would probably change around. And the main one, by far, the most important one, is Overlord positioning. All right.
Right.
So generally speaking, when your Overlord position is kind of all over the place, games like this won't happen, right? Where things just run in your natural and you're dead. And obviously the counter to that is you had the Spinecrawler out, you had the Queens out, so the only thing you really need to do is just make a wall.
Right.
And that's actually a third one as well.
I think according to the build order, you're supposed to start a wall once you start your lair, right?
Yeah. But obviously, you know, if you see him committing like 30 Zerglings, you just throw up the double Evo and the Roach Warren and just put your Queens in the hold position and it should be fine.
Yeah, because of the Overlords, I guess I didn't see it even. You know, I only heard you say it. I didn't actually see it on the minimap. So. All
right. Yeah. Yeah. There's certainly no magic way to like scouting the minimap anymore. It's not like you can just randomly all of a sudden start seeing everything. There used to be like cheats to like make the minimap bigger and stuff, but it's all not really possible anymore. So I guess the biggest thing is to just try and glance over every now and then and. Yeah, like I said, Overlord positioning. So let's just jump into replay. I could actually show you it, where I would position them. Did you get the invite right there?
Yeah, for some reason. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, maybe that's why.
I can just rehost it. That's cool.
It says I'm entering because I got an invite and I accepted it. And it says entering lobby right now. So.
Oh yeah, that's me. But I'll just cancel it.
All right. Yeah, I thought I sent a link down to the southern tower. I guess it either got taken out or maybe he went the other way.
No, it was actually right there. It was right there.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I think you had like 5 seconds or something where you could see it.
Oh.
It's actually you're canceling the ready process, whatever that means.
Am I?
Oh no! All right, wait. I'll just remake the party.
Okay, I can leave the party too. I can leave your party. Well.
Wait, I'll just leave myself. There we go.
Ha. I promote you to party leader and I get removed from the party.
I'll start to dick, man.
Ooh, I see how it is. Alright, well, rejoin.
Alright, there we go. What the fuck? It says Oppo cancelled the Reddit process, your party must restart. What? Alright.
Wait, hang on. Is there something weird going on here? Let me see. Custom game. Maybe there's like still... What's going on here?
Oh, it says you declined the lobby invitation.
What? Alright, I'm gonna leave now. Hang on, let me leave.
Maybe you should log out and log back in. This is Battle.net being Battle.net again.
Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm logging out.
Yeah, no worries. I'm in no rush. Usually nowadays coaching tend to take like an hour and a half, it seems like. I should probably actually make the whole coaching take like an hour and a half by default. I feel like an hour is always a bit too short.
So, is your girlfriend happy about Scotland remaining part of the Empire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is actually, like, it was kind of a hassle if it wouldn't be. Because there's actually a chance, like, if they wouldn't be part of the UK anymore, there's actually a chance that they wouldn't be part of the European Union either. Which makes, like, traveling and whatnot a whole lot more difficult. You know, it's like traveling to the US.
Yeah.
It's fucking difficult to even get in there, dude.
Alright, it's such a pain for all of you guys. It's so good. You know, we gotta keep them out. We're the chosen people.
It's like, is it that superior? Is it that amazing?
Have you ever seen the movie The Day After Tomorrow?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, remember the very end when all the American refugees are fleeing into Mexico? And, oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, you just... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought my computer was freezing up. And U.S. forgives all, U.S. forgives all Mexican debt to let it happen or whatever. And I was just like, I don't know, guys. That's hilarious. So, yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I don't remember that part.
I like it for some reason. Okay, so here's the replay.
All right.
So let's do this.
Yeah, so I got two things. Actually, it's kind of like three things, I suppose. So the very first one is drone scouting, all right? I don't want to like hang on that too much because it's not really worth that big of a deal. But basically, whenever you drone scout, you gotta imagine that you're always like spending about a mineral a second, because that's usually what a drone mines. A little bit less than that, but whatever. So if you're gonna be scouting with a drone, you always have to make sure there's like a really good reason, right? And in this game, it kind of turns out to be really pointless. Because I think the drone scout right around here somewhere.
Yeah, 13. Yep.
Yeah, and you actually throw up the hatchery on the low ground before even scouting shit, right? Right here.
Yeah.
Which makes this drone scout just a waste of like 100 minerals, right?
Yeah, I guess the reason I do it is because every now and then, like if I see some sort of like early pool, I cancel the hatchery and I just, you know.
Yeah, that's the one thing you really could be looking for. But honestly, I feel like even if you're going to be up against like a really early pool, I would rather have the 100 minerals than go for a drone scout. It's just a little tiny thing. It's generally speaking, a drone scout is not really going to achieve very much.
When would you drone scout? I'm just curious.
I personally never ever drone scout in ZVZ.
Okay.
Because I always feel like if I'm going to be scouting right now and I already throw up my hatchery, it just puts me already behind unnecessarily, right?
Okay. What about other matchups?
In other matchups, I actually started scouting a lot more versus Protoss right now, not so much versus Terran, but I know there's all the programmers scouting versus Protoss right now, so I figured I should do as well. There's actually a pretty good example right here. If you take a look at your production tab right now, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But he's already able to afford the next drone right there. Whereas yours is still in production and you have 40 minerals right here. So you already lost out on like 40. And it's a really tiny difference, which is why I wouldn't like over obsess over it, but I just wouldn't drone scout.
Cool. What next?
Alright, cool. Alright, well the next thing I suppose is right when you throw up the creep tumors at the natural. That's the one thing that is always really scary, right? If you want to defend all-ins with going gasless, the one subtle little difference that you need to have is that you need to make sure you can actually put down the evo chambers if it's like an oh shit moment. So what you would do...
Locked off, right? Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah. It happens so many times to me, it's like the worst thing ever. So if you're gonna lay down creep tumors playing gasless, just put them right next to your hatchery. It's just... It's just safer. Because right now, even if you would have scouted it, it would have been hell. You would have had to be really quick in killing a creep tumor right here. Because I think you put them down... Yeah. Look, see, if you want to put down evo chambers right here, it's going to be a very close call.
I think it would be blocked off, but I think it's like... Because, like, the distance between the... Whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to argue about it. Like, yeah, I see what you mean.
It just makes it more complicated. So I would just put them down, you know, right, like, next to the spine or whatever, just to be 100% safe every time. Because those are the losses that are the worst, where you actually see everything and you're like, okay, I gotta make... Oh, fuck, I can't make him. Like... so that's kind of the worst. And those are the two, like, minor little things. So I just wrote them down right there. But the big thing is definitely the Overlord positioning. So, whenever you position your Overlords in ZVZ, what you try to keep in mind is, let's say you want to go for a rush. Let's say you want to go for, like, a Zergling all-in, just like he did. Where would your Zerglings be running? So
they would probably be running, well, either this way, in this map, up, you know, this way, or I would try to sneak around the back, but like that way. Exactly.
So if you keep that in mind, and you put your vision of the game right now on your vision, you actually have the Overlord positioning quite well right here because you have the Watchtower. Which generally speaking doesn't really happen. But this Overlord right here at the... Let's actually get rid of all of these fucking pings. Alright. This Overlord right here is kind of useless, I feel like.
Okay. I guess I'm just used to, like, you know, for Terran or Protoss, you know, you want to scout their or whatever. Where would you put this Overlord?
So, on this map, whenever I would play against the Zerg, I will always try and position my Overlords on, like, where I can see his units potentially move out the earliest. So on this map specifically, I would... Let's just quickly get rid of that ping again. I would send my very first Overlord right there to his natural, and then check if there's actually a hatchery up. And then send it back all the way over there. Which is like my first line of defense, I suppose you could say. And then my second one would go right around here, so I can actually see if he decides to move out that way. And my third Overlord in ZVZ, I always trend straight to their third base. So... If you imagine that these, like, 3 top pings an Overlord right now, you can't see everything that is happening when he moves out, right?
Yeah.
You can see every single, like, unit move out. And if you then, well, right around this moment right here. If you then see these Zerglings run across your vision, I don't know if you saw them right there. That was a bit fast.
Yeah. I mean, I saw him. I saw him, but yeah.
Yeah. So if you would see did they already run past? No, there we go. So he's running them past right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
So you just select like your mineral line right there in your natural. You hit. Well, I don't know exactly what hotkey setup you use, but it'd be like ZS, ZS, ZD for me. And I would just create that wall right there and put the queens in position at the hold position, like in between the little gap.
Can I ask you, do you bring all your queens down, or do you keep the one in your main there and just, you know?
Probably when I'm panicking a little bit, I would probably just bring them all down. So I would use hotkey number 4 and just right-click them into my natural and just put them in that gap.
Right, because I have no energy to transfuse, I don't think, on any of these, so...
No,
yeah.
no, but on this map you should be able to create like a gap where only one queen can fit, or maybe 2, and that spine crawler is huge as well. So it should be a really easy hold. I mean, it's not even that many Zerglings. How many are there? That is 30 of them. Alright, it's quite a bit, but, you know.
Frank doesn't pull any punches. So that's good. So you put your second Overlord, you said, like, near the watchtower?
On this map, yeah, but what I'm trying to keep in mind is always, like, if I go for the rush, where would I run Pi? And I would, like, set my first Overlord to the most common position and the second one to the second most, and, you know. It's a very small chance he's actually gonna run, like, that way, right? Like, but you might as well.
And then, and like you said, I'll pull back, like, the first one, for instance, to avoid getting sniped, like, by the queen, which is what happens. Yeah.
Exactly. And a nice thing to keep in mind is third Overlord always straight to their third. It lines up on pretty much every single map.
Okay.
So let's just try it again. Let's just ask Frank if he can do the exact same bullshit strategy again. And let's see if he can hold it.
Well, not that I know it's coming, though, you know what I mean? But yeah, okay.
Alright, and one more thing. When you see that he's moving out across the map, your gut instinct is gonna be make massive amounts of Zerglings. That's like the worst thing. You want to keep on droning, and that's the scariest bit.
Yeah.
Actually, having the queens on hold position right there, and having the spine crawler out just allows you to keep on droning non-stop.
Okay.
And that's kind of scary, but we'll see how it works out.
Well, by the time I made Lings, it was way too late at that point. But yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. 15, 15, 15? Okay.
Yeah, just the same build.
Yeah. So we went 15 hatch, then 15 pool, or 15 gas, then 15 pool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or 14, 14, or 14, 16. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm curious as to why 15 instead of 14. Is there a reason for it?
Everyone used to go 14 in Wings of Liberty. Used to be the standard. And then people just went 15. Some people go 16, 16. I don't know. It's.
There's a bit of time, you know, like between the 14th, you know, larva and the 15th or whatever. Like where, you know, like there's a little bit of a longer wait time. You know, I've noticed.
Yeah.
In a single game. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I honestly think the reason why people went 14 is because you could literally just rally your 14th. Or 15, so you can rally your 14th round to the natural, and it would just line up a little bit nicer, and you don't need to put it to mining at all. But not very many people do that either, because it's just, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. A lot of people like put it to, oh, you actually set to Terran, but a lot of people just make it at 14 and some at 16. I know some people have thinking like 17, 18, like 18 it would be a bit late though, but just you know, 15 is alright.
In Wings of Liberty games, it's they used to do a lot more, or a lot. They wouldn't be as greedy, you know, like pro players and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like people got greedier and greedier. If you would say at the beginning of Wings of Liberty that in like 3 years' time the standard would be going double hatch before making a spawning pool, they would laugh their face off. Like the normal thing to do in Wings of Liberty would be 14 gas, 14 pool. Like it's a gas first, not double hatchery. Are you fucking kidding me? Like you can't even go hatch first. So it's kind of the difference right now. People are just going greedy. It's all these unspoken rules that somehow somebody managed to get in the game. All right, you ready?
Yeah, man. So, are you going to be telling me what to do this time, or should I just do what I was doing and see what happens, or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, let's just have you do it. I'm gonna try and focus on like little tiny things you could change, but I'm not really gonna talk you through it anymore. You should know exactly what to do, right? Like you've done this 100 times probably, so should be all right. Unless you want me to, that's cool as well.
100 is a strong word, but okay. Unless you see me doing something horribly wrong, okay. All right, shoot.
All right, cool. Frank W. Ducks. I still hope that's how you actually pronounce his name. That's just Frank Dux or something like. I believe he's Dutch.
I forget actually. Do you throw the double Evo and the Roachborn down once you start the lair?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless I notice something is off or something and it's just a bit confusing about what he's doing, then I would just make it a bit earlier. But most of the time, you'd want to keep the drones on mining as long as possible.
Okay. Setting my first Overlord over to here, was it you said?
Yep. And then I would actually pull it back after you know that there's a hatchery up.
Yep. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Well, good job. Alright.
It's alright. This looks way more pro, dude. Was that an 8 Overlord?
Huh? No.
Oh, was it a 10 one? Oh, okay.
It was a 9. So this buddy goes somewhere here?
Yep. And then a third one straight to their third, but that's going to be in a bit.
Yeah, unless you really want me to make an Overlord. This is like the new next one.
It's like 11-11 Overlord, or like something like that.
Have you seen Destiny's Perk Derp build?
No, I haven't. Is that like a recent one?
No. This is old. Very old. He, against, I think, Minigun, he did something like a roach, a one-base roach play, but he used 3 overseers to corrupt his buildings to prevent Warp Gate from going down.
Right, so, like that's really not possible anymore. Like Frontals will just make 2 cannons and be like, lol, fought with overcharge.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Hence the name. Alright.
Alright, wanna make a pool? And a drone. Okay, and then a 17 Overlord again, so just drone. Alright, so the only thing we're really looking for right now is if he went for a pool first. Or a hatch first, rather.
Yep.
Now, we already know what he's gonna do, but we don't care about that. Alright, send that straight to their turret, exactly. And then another drone. When making queens, by the way, just try and get 4 out as quick as possible. So just make 4. Alright, okay. I would actually send it back so you can see him moving down that main ramp of his. Right now it's gonna be a bit tricky to spot. So actually, no, I would mean the other ramp, like the big ramp. Right to the south of that one. You could actually put it over there as well, but I would, yeah, right there.
So you really want me to make like 4 queens, like queue all 4 up right now?
No. I mean, last game there was like a couple of seconds of like delay in between making the queens.
I don't think it's a good position for the 4th. So like here then maybe?
Yeah, right there. I would just would stop it right there. Yeah, exactly. All right. So if you take a look right now at your minimap position, you can see that you will be able to spot everything that's moving out.
Right.
All right. Keep on droning. Would make the 2 queens right now. Would add them on right now. Okay, inject. Poof to the natural. Alright, great. We'll make another Overlord. Good, you already did. That very first Overlord, by the way, you moved it out of position again. I don't know exactly if you did that on purpose or is on accident. I would put like the very first Overlord that you made, not that one, the other one.
This one?
Yeah, that one. I would move that down a little bit so you can actually see him move down that ramp. Because right now it's not really in vision either.
Like here, basically.
Yeah, right there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, Queen Inject. And drones. Alright, put the drones in the gas geyser. Alright. So you know for a fact he's gonna move down that, or he's gonna run down very, very quickly, right? So... in this game it's just practice, but you're gonna want to do this all the time. So you 2 Zerglings right there? Okay, that's not too scary. Alright, there we go. You see them?
Yeah.
Okay, I would actually select a clump of units. So if you just select like a bunch of Zerglings at once, or a bunch of drones, you can just make the buildings like this.
Ah, crap.
You should be able to get it up. Oh, the Queen's in old position right there. Ah!
Well,
Alright, alright. I guess what went wrong right there is you selected one drone at first, right? This is kind of the scary thing. So they're not supposed to even go in your natural, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep on.
Yeah, this is pretty much game at this point, though.
Yeah. I also forgot to make the spine as well, which is not, you know, right.
Alright, wait. I guess what we could do is I'm just gonna, like, jump into the record from replay and I'll, like, try and show you, alright?
Yeah.
It's probably a bit easier.
I know how to do the, I guess I'm just, like, too slow, basically. Like, I didn't really get the, you know what I mean? Like, I know how to make the buildings, like, all at once by selecting a bunch of drones, but... not really...
Alright.
I guess practice, I don't know.
Alright, let's just try it again. Let's just recover from replay.
Alright, yeah, let's do that. It's really frustrating, honestly.
I know what you mean. Like, it sucks. Because you had everything ready right there, but... So you want me to show you once, or would you rather just try it yourself again?
No, I'll just try it, man.
Okay.
I think if you don't mind.
No, no problem. Just whatever easiest for you.
Yeah. Maybe, what's a good time to do it? Like 4 minutes in?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. I also forgot to build the spine, so it's...
Alright, alright. We can move through that point as well, then.
Alright, where are we? Okay, cool. Alright, Frank, do your worst. Oh yeah, that's right. You should not be able to hear me. Alright. Okay.
Okay. So I moved the first Overlord down again because it's chilling.
Oh god,
there we go. Alright, double gas. And the position of these first two queens is a little bit nicer as well, because you will actually stop these Zerglings from running by, which is good. Okay, good. Want to make another Overlord? Oh, you already made it, good.
Oh.
That's okay. Okay, Queen inject, and then 2 creep tumors. Great. Alright, so if he moves out right now, you should be able to spot him. Like, you know, plenty in time.
That other...
Alright, drone. Okay, so
right,
you see the first couple of Zerglings run out right there, which is not too scary. Alright, let's just get them. Let's just get the buildings going. By the way, you don't need to hold down shift to do that.
Oh my god.
And then move the queens in that little gap. Alright, what you can do... Let's just try it once more. What you can do is just not hold down shift. You can just... What setup do you use?
Maybe I didn't know how to do it. Okay, sorry, I apologize.
What? Sorry?
No, sorry. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I was wrong. So yeah, go for it. I'm sorry, what you were saying?
I just said, like, you don't need to hold down shift. You can just block down the buildings right away. I guess that's a pretty good speed test right there. It's like what the fastest way of doing that is.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. In fact, I just did that with the extractors. I don't know why I thought I had to hold down shift.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, sorry, yeah, let's, this is probably not very fun for the spectators watching. That's okay.
That's no problem, dude.
Okay.
No worries.
I feel like I picked up on a lot of mannerisms from people I've been watching on stream lately.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just realized I started saying okay a lot with an H instead of...
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I picked that up.
I think I got it from cats. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Okay. Once more.
Now I got you doing it, great.
Oh, you want me to do it?
No. I want you to do what you feel comfortable doing, man. Don't be one of those. Okay, cool.
Oh, alright. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? But there we go. Okay, let's go. Oh, Frank is listening. Oh no, wait, he's just repeated what I said.
Hey, Frank, what's up, buddy?
Alright, queen in domain. Cool.
I think I already made an Overlord here. Yep.
Alright, so you find this first group. Set Roach Warren, and then put the queens in that little gap in the top left. Oh, make it again. Alright, now put all the queens in there, because there's still a low gap right there. I would actually position us slightly differently, because I think there's still a hole in there. I'm not completely sure though, like that, yeah, exactly. And just hold position them. Just select like one separately. Alright. Alright, and then straight back to droning.
Should I make more queens, or...?
What you're doing right now is good. This is just making one again. So you basically stop them right there, right? Okay, queen inject in natural. So right now there's no fucking way you can get in. Okay, to put it in perspective, you're slightly ahead right now in drones. Next time we'll probably go a bit nicer, so that's cool. Usually after this sort of thing, you're like 10 drones ahead or so. Like now you're like 5 ahead. But that's cool.
I have pull one of the queens back and do a little.
Yeah. Just make sure they can't run by. Alright. I would go up to like 18 drones on minerals in each base. Alright. And now you want to make a couple overlords and just wait. Or the Laire's about to finish.
Right,
there we go. Want to start or Glial? Yep, there we go. Glial reconstitution. That's a pretty word.
Alright.
Alright, and now you want to start non-stop roach. So the timing window that you create with this sort of stuff is you have your upgrades about a minute earlier than him. That's sort of like the thing that you got after this sort of aggression.
Oh shit, I'm really sorry about this, but I actually have to pause, I'm afraid.
Alright.
Do you mind?
No problem at all, man.
This might be trapped. Alright. Sorry guys, very one short second. Be right back.
If you guys, by the way, have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll have a look at it.
So mischievous. I think she did it on purpose. No worries. Hey buddy, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Hey, where were we? I think I just had some roaches popping out.
Let's go. Oh, I hit the play button. That didn't work. Alright, so keep in mind you have about a minute of time. If you don't do any damage in that 1 minute, you're screwed, pretty much. Okay, hit the queen injects. I would actually just shoot his Zerglings away right now, yeah. Be gone, pest. Alright, and just make the third.
Oh, what the? So should I assume he's...
He's probably gone, but...
So I forget,
You want to move out right when roach speed finishes, though. Sorry to cut you off right there, but... That's basically where your minute goes in. Alright, sound like one roach. Or one... Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, straight across the map. Okay, roach. Alright, just cancel the third and hold position again. Oh!
well. So...
I would actually go for his natural. I would not go for his third. Right now you're basically going for a kill.
Okay.
So we wasted quite a bunch of time right there, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Just attack move with the roaches. The roaches are still chilling. There we go. I think we wasted a bit too much time. Actually, I had a really nice timing right there, but it went a bit too slowly. Alright. So right now we're in a bit of a problem. So there's a couple of ways you could try and fix this. Sadly, this timing attack didn't work, so at this point it's already getting a lot more difficult. You really need to try and keep that third up.
Oh my god.
The second timing window that you have is when 2-2 finishes. But at that point he probably already has the economy of his third kicking in, at which point it's really difficult. Oh, watch out on the minimap! Alright. Alright, queen injects. Cool. So another thing is having an Overlord right there at the fort base, so you can actually see him, but it's very map specific. Alright, set up a nice little concave if you can. Keep in mind, 2-2 is about to finish, right? So if you ideally can wait, that'd be great, but...
It's true.
Ooh. It's kind of scary to move back like that. Yeah, I think we lost too many roaches.
Yeah, I think you're right, buddy.
Yeah. So generally, micro in ZVZ is setting up the concave and then attack moving. After that, there's really no micro, unless you know exactly what you're doing. Because right here there was a lot of moving around with the roaches, which isn't really worth it. Usually it's better to just let them fight then, after setting up a nice concave. Does that make any sense? Like,
yeah, it makes sense, I think.
right.
I guess when you said concave, I was like, yeah! And, yeah.
Yeah, so on this map it would be... Well, basically he got like the concave. I don't know what the opposite is. Convex? Is that it?
Exactly, buddy.
I think that's what Tasteless always says. It's like, the concave beats the convex. Alright.
Alright.
So in general that game went a bunch better, but, you know... I think it's mostly... Yeah, I think it's mostly what you said right there, that you feel a bit slow in the game.
How would you recommend improving that? I mean, just, you know, I mean, it's obviously play more, but, you know.
I'm trying to think. What would be... You're asking to be faster in the game.
Like, I mean, I guess it's hard to tell, like, obviously because you're not here looking at the keyboard, like, things that I'm just, you know, not doing.
Yeah, like, what hotkey setup do you use? Do you just use the standard hotkey setup, or...?
So the setup I have right now is, let me think. I believe, yeah, with a couple of modifications. Let me tell you exactly in 1 second.
Alright.
Options, controls, hotkeys, Zerg.
It shouldn't be mattering all that much though. I think it's mostly just a practice or a matter of practice, to be completely honest. But
yeah, I think so. Right now, basically, I keep all my fingers on the ASDF, you know, line as opposed to the top one. So I usually, you know, so for droning for me, after I select my hatchery, it's SD. So it's like, you know, pretty much standard, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything there. I usually hotkey hatcheries to 5, which is my index finger, and then queens to 4, which is right next to it, and then my army group usually 1. I do try to use the I might switch up the camera hotkeys for the bases, F1, 2, 3, 4, you know, as you suggested, just because it's kind of far from my fingers to reach up there at the top. And then, you know, the space bar for the backspace.
Yeah, so that's really normal. That's pretty much what most people use.
So nothing.
It's nothing major, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I don't know. I'm gonna chalk up this loss to Frank's being the creator and me not getting sleep and me being bad. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if maybe it could be no sleeping or something. I don't know, but
No, I don't know.
I never really had that problem myself, you know. I just like throw down a couple of Evo chambers and a roach horn and it's done. Like it's not.
Yeah, I know. I just feel extremely. I don't know. But go figure, man. I don't know. I mean, do you want to try a couple more? Or
yeah, let's try a couple more.
Yeah, the first two were pretty short, so.
All right, let's try it again. You want Frank to just do the same strat again, or would you rather play macro versus him?
I would rather have Frank do whatever he wants to and see if I can scout it, I suppose.
I'll tell him, do whatever you want to do. Alright.
Tell him he has to play 1 base ultra and see how that goes.
1 base ultra, I don't think that will go very well.
Exactly.
It's like easy wins.
But do you see what I mean, though, about me being very slow? You know, like, it's kind of...
Yeah, like, I'm trying to figure out what would be the easiest way of fixing it, but What was your APM in that game? Let me double check.
My normal APM is very low in the beginning, and then it gets higher as the game goes on to average around 105, 110 maybe. Like sometimes it's up to. I think the highest I ever got to was 128, but you know, that's the lowest. I don't know, maybe 80 something.
Yeah, the average right there was 77 right there, so that wasn't very high up, no. But
yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, does that happen for you as well? I mean, does your like speed APM get higher actually as the game goes on, or is it constant?
No, it does get it does spike up a little bit, but overall, like over time, my APM does. It went down from like 300 right now to like 220, but I think I was spamming a whole lot more in the beginning when I first started playing StarCraft, but I don't know, like I don't know, it's a hard question, like how do I get faster in StarCraft? I honestly think it just comes down to playing the game a whole lot more and just practicing it, just being aware of it. Yeah, I use pretty much the exact same hotkey setup as you right there, except that I use the grid hotkeys. But that honestly shouldn't really matter. I mean, now Jadong just plays the standard hotkeys and he has like 400 APM, so you know it's possible. But
yeah, I don't know. I also am actually not sure as like what spam clicking actually counts. You know what I mean? Do you know?
Spam clicking. It does. What do you mean? Like, does it count?
Excuse me, not spam, or not just spam clicking, but spam keyboard. Like, does you know, it's only an action, right? So I mean, like a click is technically an action, but like if you're actually, you know, have your fingers like say constantly like pressing S or whatever to select larva, does that count as a, you know, an action?
I know it does. Basically, every single time like your selection in the bottom of the screen changes, that's considered an action. So if you like select another unit, or you just click with the mouse, like right click something, that's considered an action. I believe even like spamming the camera hotkeys, at least for the longest time, I don't know if it's right now, but I know like spamming F1 to 4 does not actually count as like an APM, even though that is an action. So it's kind of random, honestly. It's a very bad statistic. It's just like a general idea, you know. I would try and be a little bit faster though. On a 75 APM, it's a little bit on the low side.
Yeah, like I get it's usually higher like up more in a macro game because like I'm doing stuff, but yeah, lower part of the game it's not uncommon really, like around the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. So when I first tried playing faster, I'm not gonna lie, I tried spamming like crazy. I like spammed all the damn time. But I guess that was just at the start. Like at some point it just starts being a bit more comfortable with like, you know, playing a bit faster, but I don't know if there's like a magic way of doing it. You can try spamming maybe a couple of games and just see how that goes. Maybe maybe it makes you faster, maybe it won't, but it's worth trying, I suppose. Maybe try and just you know, get it up a little bit, but I don't know if I don't really know if it's gonna benefit all that much. I think it's mostly just a matter of playing the game a fuck ton.
I guess so.
But you can try it. You can try do it, like just spam 1, 2, 3, 4 if you have nothing to do, something like that. Just like tap it, but
no, I mean it's okay. I mean spam clicking is not the key to victory, but I don't know. I'm just genuinely curious about it. That's all. But yeah,
but the one thing that spam does do though is that it creates some muscle memory, you know. So you can actually like go up the keyboard really, really fast without having to think about it. Like you can. I don't know, at least that's what I noticed from playing a lot of StarCraft, is that I can reach any key on the keyboard no matter where. Very, very accurately. I don't know...
Wait, have you ever considered a secretary position? Because you're...
I can type quite fast as well, but that's, I guess...
Resume is like, well, I have extensive StarCraft experience.
It's gonna be great, man.
Yeah. Okay, well, maybe I can do the same too. Let's give it a shot. I'll go ahead. Oh, Mr. Barcode actually was also expressing interest in pummeling me in the chat, but I don't know. Let's have.
Let's play one more game with W Ducks and see what happens.
Let's Frank kill. Okay, Frank, be merciful.
Frank is a merciful god. Is that it?
Exactly. All right. I'm not gonna be Terran this time.
I would not. No. We don't want easy win. Oh, no,
wait. oh, I saw what you did.
Terran is actually probably the most difficult race to play, but let's see.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if Frank is ready.
Frank got tired of our banter and was like...
Banter?
Yeah, banter means conversation.
Oh, alright. No, I thought that was just a random word right there to Frank. Banter. It's like, Frank, what are you talking about? That was a weird cough right there.
Little laddie.
What?
I said, are you coming down with something, laddie?
That was actually surprisingly Scottish right there. It's not quite that bad though. People, like, especially, like, have you ever played Hearthstone or, like, World of Warcraft with the dwarves?
No, I've not, buddy. But I assume because they're dwarves, they have to be Scottish. That's sort of how it works,
They
right?
do. It's like, great to see you again. It's like, well, it's not that Scottish in the actual, like, land of Scotland, like.
Scotland. I just love it. They've been playing Braveheart like so much recently. If you noticed.
Yeah, man. Braveheart has been spiking again, but because people are all looking like freedom and you know.
William Wallace would be turning in his grave right now. So again, first Overlord somewhere around here.
I can't actually see the pings. Oh wait,
yeah.
Sorry, I was on the wrong vision. Can you show me again? Sorry.
It's okay.
So it's just where you put it last time, really.
Well, I don't know. You told me to move them last time, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Well, where you ended up last time.
Okay. So as you can see, I'm frantically selecting the larva button. I'm just gonna do this.
Damn, man. That APM spike is to 250 right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. So imagine Jaedong plays that game, or that speed all the time, but then 1.5 times as fast during the entirety of the game. It's kind of insane at first, but alright, let's go. There we go, dude. That looks a lot more professional right there at the very least.
Wow.
Alright. It's maybe a good idea to like build up some speed, but long term it's not going to benefit obviously very much.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I think it's also, I know a lot of them do it just because, you know, like to warm up your like wrists or whatever.
Yeah, it's just boredom mostly though. Another thing you might want to try and do is try and not scroll too much with the keyboard. I see you scrolling like a lot with the keyboard. It's usually easier if you already have the camera hotkey set up to never ever scroll to your natural, but just go, you know, F2.
Yeah, again, I think I'm gonna change it. It's just so far, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah.
Wait, what the?
It really wanted to mind the natural. Yeah, okay. Double checking. Cool. Alright. So that's one queen. That's actually 2 queued up right there. Oh, maybe you cancelled it already. There we go. Okay, I want to make another Overlord, and then the queen in the natural as well. And straight back to droning. Alright, and a set of Zerglings as well. Alright, I like the safety spine crawler, by the way.
Well, that's what I meant to do before. Sadly, it's not meant to be.
Watching the production tab in ZVZ is always so complicated. I always take a look at the different one, especially if you guys are playing purple and pink. Like glancing over doesn't really tell me very much.
Family colors, right?
Alright, wanna make another queen?
Require more minerals.
It's a good thing, man. Wanna make an Overlord next? Alright, so we need to verify, by the way, if there's a natural down. So you don't wanna, like, move that Overlord instantly over there. You still need to know whether or not there's actually a natural down for him. Because right now we don't know, right? He could very well be doing all kinds of random shit.
It's true. So, should I...
Yeah. So usually you send that first Overlord over there, and then just move it back.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Alright, so it looks to be a natural. Oh, can we see some more? I don't know if we saw anything else, but that's alright.
I don't even know what's happening, man.
That's cool. Wanna make an Overlord next?
I think I did. Did I?
Not yet, no.
Oh, of course I did. You can see the direction tab.
There we go. Alright. So macro-wise this is spot on. There's really nothing nothing bad macro-wise at all.
You know, should I just pop down my...
Lair? And then the double Evo and the roach horn. So let's try and do that fast as well. Boom. See, that's how you want to do it! Just like that!
Yeah, I know, man. See, this is, It's a learning experience right here.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, right?
You're actually averaging 103 APM right now. This is good.
This is actually kind of normal for me, that particular APM, but Genic Overlord. But
Alright, wanna put the drones in gas? And let's start +1/+1. Okay, attack first. There we go. And by the way, send that like an Overlord to his third as well. It's too good not to have it. Yeah, I would send over that one, yeah. Because you need to know whether or not he took it greedy or not.
Like this one right here?
Yeah.
Or, oh.
It sort of served its purpose, right? It scouted whether or not anything was going on. I'm gonna re-relay to the main base, by the way, because you got a bunch of drones. Oh, you already did. Okay, good.
Oh, I'll read all of them.
Alright, wanna start roach speed? Oh, you already did? Yeah, you already did. And now you wanna start making only roaches. Okay, so it looks like he already has his third. It's a bit of a problem. We could have known that a bit earlier. But that's alright. Wanna also start thinking about your own third, and still wanna go for that timing attack. So this time around, when you do that timing attack, just move across the map instantly. So no delaying. Right now, I would go straight for the third base, because you probably can kill it off.
Well, as soon as this roaches pop, I'll...
Yeah, as soon as roach speed finishes, that is. So you want to leave creep instantly when you see roach speed finish. And you might want to shoo away that Overlord of his as well, because there's still Overlord just chilling.
Ah! Oh my god, really?
Alright. If you notice that your Overlord's being attacked, you can actually move instantly into a Overseer. If you do it fast enough, it will still stay alive.
Wait, what the?
Alright, roach speed is about to finish, so you want to go right now. Dum pum dum pum dum pum. Alright, go, go, go.
Do I continue to,
Yes, you continue to macro. From now on, you can actually start making...
So do I keep on droning up right now, or do I...
I would start droning up again, yes. Okay, make sure you do some damage.
Oh, holy.
I think he's been macroing a little bit. I think Platinum or High Platinum EU is probably like mid-diamond on NA.
Well, I'm gonna run the hell away. And he used 1-1, yep. Great.
Yeah. So the advantage that you do have is that your 2-2 is about a half minute earlier than his.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
Yeah. So usually when 2-2 finishes, you should be maxed out, no matter what. By the way, in ZVZ, you never want to get more than like 8 drones for your third.
Yeah. Wait, how many do I have now?
I don't know. Yeah, it's something. It's not that specific, you know. But after these amount of drones, you should be done. Okay, set up a nice little concave. He's gonna come in again. Usually, you put it right behind that edge, you know, where you basically get like a just like that, and let him attack move towards you, not the other way around. All right, if you attack move right now, you should set up a nice concave, and now move back, move back, move back. He's trying to lure you out of there. I think he might just have the sheer amount of roaches. That's too big, though.
Yeah, that's a fair amount. Oh, I'm floating so much money. Oh no. Oh no. No, Frank.
No, Frank, no.
No.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's try it against someone else, alright? I think Frank is a bit higher than...
It's pretty much the superiority.
He plays really spot on though, like I checked his queens right there and whatnot, there's literally, like, there's nothing wrong.
At least I have a higher APM though, so that means I am the best player.
We at least reached our goal, right? That's the one thing that I would also do. Whenever you practice, just set a goal like that. Because just losing is not really interesting, but... Why does it not show up in my match history?
I think you sniped an Overlord or two, so that was also annoying.
This game did not exist or something. I'm checking my map history, it does not exist.
Damn right. I think another fellow wanted to play, but he's at barcode, so he's probably insanely good. His name is, should I invite him to the party?
Alright, yeah, sure. I'll thank Frank. Thanks, Frank.
thanks as well. All right. Invite. Wait. Actually.
How long have we been coaching already? Oh, it's yeah. Okay, let's play one more game.
All right, buddy. Yeah, don't want to keep you up. All right. How do you add someone? Actually, we're lost.
Just right-click on his portrait, or like right-click on his name.
All right.
Is it I Dream barcode?
Yeah, that's one.
All right. Yeah, he missed with me as well. He's masters.
Wait, dude, come on, man.
He has a grandmaster finish.
All right, but I knew when I saw the barcode, I was like, wait a minute.
Alright. If anyone wants to play a game and you're like Platinum Laegue, like mid-plat or so, or like high-plat in NA, please join group LowkoTV on the NA server, alright? We're right now in North America, not in Europe. So press that little like button right there to switch server. And just go to LowkoTV server and just say, hey, I'm Plat.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing against the Masters player, but I feel like the game would end very, very quickly. If it were a macro game, it would be okay, but I don't know. What do you think? How about I play you, Loco? How about that? That'll be a quick game.
You can try if you want.
Yeah, bring it, man.
Oh, alright, we can do it like that.
Alright.
Feel free to host the games.
You see, and we're going to metagame each other, too, on the chat, so it's perfect.
I'm very used to like playing and talking at the same time, so it should be good.
That's true. I'm not, as we've seen, so it's okay. It's all part of my strategy to lure you into a false sense of confidence.
All right, could you
I'm the party leader. Oh crap. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry. Tell you what, I'll promote you to leader, just because. I know you like it that way.
Wow.
I'm sorry, man. I haven't had my coffee in the morning. All right. Don't think too hard.
What time is it over there, even?
Well, it's 11:20, but I've been up all night, so.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Let's do it.
You're also being purple. Ah.
I always play purple, dude. It's the only color you can play as Zerg. Did you not know?
I'm telling you, it blends in with the creep. You can't see anything. And it's like, oh no, where'd my units go? They burrow or what?
Apparently, yellow is the best color to go, but.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time. I think that would be a really simple mechanic to have, honestly, on ladder. I don't really know why they don't do it.
You can actually just hit Alt plus F in game, and it changes the color of your units and your opponents, like the default ones.
So, are you thinking about Broodlords, Ultra?
What strategy do you want me to play? I mean, for practice sake, what would you want to practice against?
Sorry, buddy. You know, honestly, I feel like actually like an earlier speedling thing, actually similar to what we've been doing before, is probably good, actually.
All right, so just standard Ling Bane action, something like that.
Yeah, sure. Just just bane everything away. It's cool, man.
Well, honestly, the build, the Gasless build is sort of like the counter for any kind of Ling Bane play, because you can just so easily wall it off, especially if you make the Spine Crawler early on. It is one of the like easiest strategies to play, like versus Ling Baneling action. As long as I don't commit too much into making too many Zerglings, it should be fine. But
do it, to be honest with you. Just because one wrong move and you're baneling, or one missed baneling and you're kind of dead.
Yeah, that's true. But if you're gonna play Gasless, you're not really gonna engage me anyway, right? I need to engage you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quiver my little buildings here, go away basically. So, or switch into one base meter or something.
Yeah, that won't work. Like the Wings of Liberty strategies all over again. Sometimes I watch like a Wings of Liberty game of like the beta, and the shit people used to do, man, it was absolutely awful.
That's actually beat Snood with that, and he beat a couple other people on stream I was watching last night. Solely if he goes, I don't know. He does it excuse me, when he goes like for an early attack, but his opponent is going Gasless to counter it. He gets one base muta, or he gets the Spire first, right, and then before building the hatchery, and he does it solely to catch up. He doesn't actually build that many mutas. He then, if his opponent is going roaches, he transitions into roach, which is interesting. So it's not like he's trying to kill his opponent. It's more just like to buy time, kind of.
It's so gimmicky, though.
Yeah, really.
It really shouldn't work, but sometimes he makes it work.
Well, when I reach Grandmaster Korea or Europe, I'll be sure to give it a shot.
Grandmaster Europe is a lot easier, I guess, than Grandmaster Korea. Apparently, Grandmaster Korea has actually like 20 people with like 10 different accounts.
Yeah, and they all look like barcodes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think we're typing already. What do I do?
The latency on the server is always so confusing to me. Like, there's a slight delay in everything that I do. I hear myself APM spam on your microphone.
Oh, perfect. For some reason I made a ridiculous amount of Overlords. I have no idea why. I think I thought the Overlord button was a droning button, so that's okay. So we're just going to ignore it, and that didn't happen.
Yeah, that works.
That works. It's all part of my plan. Oh my god, really? Target, no! Oh. I lost a lot from that. Oh!
I feel like such a dick every time I do that. I can just hear the hurt right there. It's like, oh no!
Fine. You don't have anyone else hiding back there, do you? Let me just check. Oh, okay. Good. Wow. Well, I'm pretty much very behind. You already have your third, so I might just make a Death or Glory drone attack, because that did not work. Alright. Unless you want to keep going, it's up to you, buddy, because it might be a very long catch-up for me here. So you have to be...
It's alright.
Alright, cool. Alright, bring it. Power of Zerg, man.
Power of Zerg. Zerg Imba, man. It's a 100% win in ZVZ. It's fucking ridiculous.
People on the stream are probably like, oh my god, this guy sucks. Yes. Alright. So, let's see.
How'd you get vision? That's confusing. Right now I'm already sending my units across the map, just waiting for my upgrades to finish. Which is something you can try to do as well if you want to. Because I know you don't have very much vision right now of where my army is.
Oh man, I know I'm actually stream cheating right now, so
The stream is always delayed a bunch, so I'm glad.
I'm not actually. It's sort of like a desperate last stand, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That hatchery is actually very annoying right there, because my units at the map will attack it.
Wait, what the? I don't know why this... Well, this is a learning experience. Alright. Alright.
Woohoo!
Faster me. Literally.
That's fun though.
Yeah, that was good. I think honestly that's a good reminder though to check those banelings because
Yeah,
all the time.
honestly though, like the difference between like Master and like Platinum really is only that everything is slightly better. Like you might think that the difference is huge, but I'm pretty sure you could win like the first 5 GSLs right now. Like that's how bad people were. Like, you know, like back then people, you know, it was just different. So right now you're actually already really high up the ladder, and everything that you're gonna be fixing is all gonna be like tiny things.
So, you know, what do you recommend? Like, I mean, do we focusing on one thing at a time, or like, you know, kind of like that?
Whenever you like practice, I don't know. Do you prefer practicing like ladder, or do you prefer practicing just
Against a computer or something?
Yeah.
Usually not against a computer. Oh, I can now beat an insane computer, which is kind of nice. But no, I usually the ladder, I think. But it's hard, you know, it's unpredictable, so it's hard to. What do you recommend? What do you recommend?
As long as you don't have like any issues like losing ladder points or anything, I would just play ladder. And if you ever feel like messing up, just go for unranked.
Okay.
Unranked is probably like the easier way if you really want to practice and improve, and you know, to give really no fucks at all about the actual ladder points. But what I always try and do is just have like one point of focus. Okay, so instead of just jumping on a ladder and going just for winning ladder points, let's say you have a goal of reaching 100 APM, or you have a goal of not missing any queen injects, so you have a goal of never going over 500 minerals. And if you like focus on like not just winning ladder points, it's actually a lot easier. So what I would, for example, just advise you to do is just jump in a game on a ladder and just try and focus on hitting like 150 APM in that game, which might be a little bit of a stretch. But just something like that, you know, like just focus on that instead of.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a good idea. And then once I've reached that goal, like, you know, try to go to a different one, you know, and work that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, sometimes I just lack the discipline, and honestly, I mean, this sounds bad, but I find a StarCraft game to be kind of like tiring. Like, you know, it's hard for me to play like more than like 4 or 5 of them in a row.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, for sure. It's very like mentally tiring. And the only way to like get that stamina is just to play it a fuck ton, which is the only way to do it. I mean, I personally couldn't do that either until I started streaming. At which point people were like, "Go play a game, goddamn, just go play." I'm like, "Well, shit, I need to play that." But
that's a good idea. I'm gonna get like a girlfriend and shit. Okay, all right, cool.
Dude, when I streamed for the first time, I had like my dad tuning in and like 2 friends, you know, like. I mean, it just goes over time, I suppose. But that's the one thing that might help you out. But other than that, just having a goal in mind. And when you like watch a live stream of someone actually play, just try and pick up specific things that you're actually looking for. Don't just watch them play, and don't just watch for like a general strategy, but look at how like they prioritize doing things. For example, if you watch like J-Dog play, he always prioritizes queen injects over everything. like everything. It doesn't matter. Even though he's spamming and he's in the middle of a fight, he will not miss a queen inject. And that's sort of like one of those little things, you know. Instead of just playing, just try and pick up on these little things. And I'm nerdy enough to write them down. I don't know if you're nerdy enough for that, but I actually have like StarCraft notebooks and shit where I actually write down things.
I did actually. I was doing that for a while. I should probably do that still again, you know, just to keep it up.
Yeah, it actually helps out a lot. Or for example, if you have like you lose like a game, you like write down the matchup and you write down one reason why you lost, just the main reason why you lost that game. So for example, well, my macros sucked. Like I had a lot of minerals and gas at the end. My macros sucked. Or I missed queen injects, and at some point, after you write it down like 3 times that your queen injects were bad, you're like, well, shit, I better fix my goddamn injects because I don't wanna like have that happen again. Does that make sense? Yeah,
it makes sense. So like it's I guess it's hard to make to say what's the best transition or like what's the biggest difference, like say from platinum to diamond, or you know, but it's just like improving everything basically. Yeah. So yeah, one thing at a time. Okay, buddy. All right. Well, thanks.
Because honestly, this looked like really good. Like this really high level. I don't exactly remember anymore last time, but going up from gold to platinum in like what is it, like 2-3 months, and then actually high platinum as well. That's really solid. A lot of people get like stuck, especially in like, you know, the gold league and whatnot, because that's really where things get a lot more difficult, where people actually start playing really well. And just keep in mind, the people that you're actually playing right now were like masters a year ago. Because, you know, the game skill level is up.
Is it just there's so many like better people now, basically, or is it like, you know?
Yeah, it's like the amount of people that are actually playing is going down, and the people that are playing are all going up in skill level.
I understand. So that's okay. When Legacy of the Void comes out, I'll jump to Masters ranking. So that
I wouldn't be surprised. Basically, what happens is that all the leagues are like percentage based. So I believe Master League is like top 2% or something. So you know, the 2% is just going to be 2%. It's just that many.
Yeah. Exactly, man. You're one of the chosen people. One of the chosen few.
One of the chosen ones. I am the chosen one. All right, cool, dude.
Well, dude, it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much as well. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any replays you want me to take a look at, let me know.
I will. Trust me. You will regret those words. But okay.
All right, I'll take it. Are you okay, by the way, with me uploading this on YouTube?
Yeah, man, go for it. Yeah. All right. I think I've lost every single game, but honestly, that's cool. It's a little part of the learning experience, so I'm cool with that. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, man. I figured I should ask, you know, because law and shit, like... No, I always ask.
Very professional. Kudos. Mazel tov.
I got a backup plan right now. All right, cool. Now, thank you very much, man. And let me know how it goes, okay?
All right, will do. Cheers.
Okay, man.